Good evening, this is your Psychic LG reporting from the United Kingdom. I want you all to sit back and relax and let's look into the looking glass for the next year ahead. I hope you're all keeping well in these trying times. And yeah, guys, things are getting a bit crazy, aren't they? We are in the eye of the storm and we need to prepare for massive changes to take place from the political front, from many different things. And tonight I'm going to look into this. Okay, waiting for the ball to haze over and let's see what's in store. Okay, I'm filming this and it's Friday night and I feel that we are going to be in trouble in London. I am seeing a lot of problems on Saturday, Sunday, and what I fear is that there could be casualties. I believe, guys, this is a plan. This is a plan what has been set up. And a little while ago I had talked about that there would be massive changes to come to do with the British law. And I believe this is all part of the plan. So what I'm feeling very strongly is I'm getting the word trap, which is coming out of this crystal ball. And what I want to say is be careful, patriots. I'm actually feeling that there's going to be absolute hell on. I am getting the 12th for some unknown reason. So that I believe will be the day after, which is Sunday. And what I'm feeling is that I do get the word terrorism as well. So I feel that we are going to be in trouble. And I'm not just saying running up to Christmas, I'm seeing into the early part of next year as well. Because it's all to do with what's actually happening, to do with in Gaza. And I just feel it goes beyond Hamas, as you know. What I do feel is that we're going to be in a situation, and I don't know if this is by the end of the year, guys, or I'm looking into the beginning of next, but it's going to be a situation which is going to have us all on the edge of our seats. And it's going to be a bit of a cliffhanger. It's a bit of a Bay the Pig situation, if you know what I mean. So what I want to say is that we need to prep. It's very, very important because the world is changing. Everything's changing. I see that they're trying to push for digital, and I do feel this is actually happening now. But there's going to be a few more countries which are going to get involved. I do see Turkey, and I see all eyes on Egypt in Syria. But it's a situation what's going to take place, and I'm getting within the 3. It's coming out really, really strong. And it's to do with possibly something what's going to take place. It's linked to do with Hamas, okay? But I'm also getting another terrorist organization. And I am getting problems there where there could be more strikes to come for Israel. So I want to send protection and prayers over to that place, okay? Over to that place, that country, in that part of the world. Because I feel it's as if that there's more problems to come. I'm also getting Iran very, very strong. And then I'm seeing American warships. I'm seeing fighter jets, that type of thing. I'm going to give you some numbers here and they're coming out really, really strong. I'm getting the 12th. This is to do with warnings and to do with big news to do with around this situation. The 12th, the 22nd, the 24th, the 29th, the 10th, and the 16th. I'm also very drawn to the 4th and the 5th. Everything I'm telling you will fall into place like a jigsaw puzzle. I also feel because we're living in times now of trickery, I feel we're going to have to be very careful, guys, to do with scamming, what's going to really hit a peak. Because remember, everything's changing, everything's falling, and the internet is going to change. Remember, we're moving into a new era, a new futuristic world, okay? But as things are falling and things are changing, they're going to use situations as an excuse, which is coming through very, very strong, which is going to then maneuver in the new system. But the internet is going to massively change, so you need to watch for that. Okay, recently we've had all the upset and the hoo-ha, which has been going on in the UK to do with Suella Braverman, I believe. And I want you to comment on the link below what you think, guys. Do you think that she's just speaking for the majority of Britain, what they are thinking? The question is, will she get sacked? And as I look into this crystal ball, I'm not so sure, guys. I'm really not so sure. I feel the next 2 to 3, I don't know if it's days or weeks, will foretell. But I want to say 2 to 3 weeks, okay? But I'm drawn either also to within 2 to 3 weeks. So there's a lot to happen there. But it's as if there's going to be a lot of swapping around to do within the Tory government, to do with people's roles. A lot of people leaving, as you know, a lot of people resigning, which has happened in the Labour government, the Labour Party. But I'm also feeling there's going to be massive changes to take place within the Tory party. And I'm seeing elections taking place early. More protests to come. But yeah, it's going to be quite a creepy one, what's going to take place to do with this gathering on Saturday and Sunday. And something extraordinary is going to happen. And it's going to be across headlines, okay? And it's to do with Palestine protesters and to do with British patriots. There's going to be an extraordinary story what's going to come forward. You've got to understand, everybody is being played like a fiddle. Everybody is being put in this position to be in a divide. We are all the same. We are all the same. And we are all being tested and used like puppeteers. But one thing that I will say is that it is not racist to be patriotic. And we must stand our grounds. We must stand our ground, and it's okay to say no. And I'm going to say this for February, March, April of next year, because there's something bigger coming. Okay, talking about spring of next year, guys, this is coming through really, really strong. There's going to be a lot of shocks to take place within US politics. A lot of shocks. And I do feel, and I've said this before, that I see Donald Trump in a lot of trouble. I see arrests. I see arrests. And I see a situation where I don't know if it's a house arrest or it's actual imprisonment. But, you know, that's not going to stop him running. He's not out of the woods. He's not out of the woods. What else I'm also seeing is, and it's coming through really strong, is I'm seeing Gavin Newsom. And he's going to be all over world headlines into next spring, possibly earlier. There's something not quite right with Biden, and I'm unsure. I'll be very honest with you. I'm not so sure that he's going to run for the next nominee for the Democrats. And to be honest, as I look at it into this crystal ball, I see it clouding over. It looks very cloudy over him. Then I'm seeing Kamala Harris coming in for a short time. So maybe there's going to be some health problems there, or he's going to resign and come out of it. But watch for a big statement coming there around him. And I'm getting number 6 is coming out really, really strong. So that could be the 6th of a month, or it could be as late as the 6th month, June next year. That's coming through very, very strong. But yeah, Gavin Newsom's coming out really strong as well. Whatever happens to do with around Robert Kennedy, all right, because I believe he's gone independent, it's going to change the whole outlook for who is voting with Republicans, guys, but also Democrats. And it could be the lead forward for a three-party system for America into the future. Remember, everything is changing. Absolutely everything. As I'm also looking into this crystal ball, I see a lot of protests to come this winter. Because you're looking at everything what's going to be changing from the health system, schooling, everything. We need to prep, guys. It's coming through really, really strong. So I'm not saying this to panic buy or anything like that, but we need to prep because whatever's going to take place, it's going to affect trade. And this could also affect the market where there could be a drop or worry with the recession, which we are facing at the moment. But the EU, there's something about the EU, I'm getting Europe, it's coming out really, really strong, which is going to change everything. A little while ago, before we had Brexit, I said that we would go through Brexit. Then I said that there would be, everything's going to start to fall, everything's going to start to get chaotic, and a lot of events are going to take place. Well, that's been happening. But what I'm also saying, and it's coming through really, really strong, is there's a new system, and I said this a few years back, there's a new system to come in and a new trading system, and it's going to be global. And it's going to be all centered, right? Africa's playing a massive part of this. Africa's going to be brought back into this. I'm getting Nigeria, it's coming out really, really strong. A lot of changes to come in there as well. And recently we've had the Prime Minister of, is it Holland? The Dutch Prime Minister coming out saying that we are going digital. As I'm seeing that, I'm looking into this crystal ball, I'm getting the WAF, and there's going to be a lot of changes there to come. That could change. They could fall. But there's something else coming in, and it's got 3 letters. It's got 3 letters with a new system. Just the same system, just a different mask. But remember, where you've got bad operations, there'll be good people working within bad operations and vice versa. Nothing is as black and white as what you think. I'm getting it really strong. I'm also getting big news to come in around Ireland. But yeah, there's going to be problems with the economy. What I want to say is anybody who's investing, leave it in there. Leave it in there. But I want to say that next March, April is going to be very interesting for people who have invested in coin what's not been worth much money. Remember, there is a dark situation which is trying to block a lot of stuff. But you just have to keep positive, guys. Because I see a lot of people could be made very rich. It's just all about the luck of the draw, really, isn't it? But I feel as everything's changing and we are in this, it's a holy war what we're in. It's a spiritual war. But it's a big cleanup, what's happening across the planet. And what comes out of it is a better world. A better world. Remember, I've said this for a while, Donald Trump is not a Gaia fixer. He's a matrix breaker. But they have been chipping and chipping and chipping at him for a long, long time. And they are going to get him on a lot of different crimes, as they are going to say. But I get the colour orange, and I don't know if that's to do with an orange suit, and that's just the way my guide Jed has shown me, or it's going to be the threat of imprisonment. But it could also be house arrest as well. I'm getting house arrest, actually, that's coming through really strong. But it's going to be an incident that's going to take place, and it's dark at night, and it's all centred around Mar-a-Lago. But what I do get is, it's not going to stop him running. is still in the race, guys. Remember, this is a race to the finishing line. But there's a big twist with this, all at the end. Nothing is crystal clear when it comes to politics. Nothing is. There's also a woman who's going to rise within the Democratic Party. There's a lot of twist of fate to take place. Or it could be, is it Gavin Newsom standing with a female? Time will tell, guys. Time will tell. But there is going to be problems to do with weather conditions as well. I know we're coming into like the storm season now, we're in it now. But I want to send healing and blessings out to parts of Italy again, and Turkey. They're not out of the woods. I am seeing military on the streets. You see, as I look into this crystal ball, I'll look at many different timelines. Many different timelines. And I just feel it's okay to say no. Go inside and shut the door. I'm being shown this delicate flower. She's such a sensitive flower. It's a poppy. And she grows in Flanders fields, and she holds so much memory from so many fallen. One of them is my ancestors, Uncle Matty. But I'm not just talking about then. I'm talking about many different wars that we have gone through. Many wars which is all being driven by greed. And I fear tonight, as I look into this crystal ball, they are trying to do this again. Because everything's about the gold, guys. Everything's about economy. Literally everything. Can you not see what's happening? As I look into this crystal ball, I feel this delicate flower holds the memories, but she withstands the wars. It is history repeating itself, and we are all healing. We are all healing from old wounds, because that energy lies within lands, and it lies from our ancestors. We are healing our ancestral roots. But the warmongers are running rogue at the moment. As I look on beyond 3D, and as I'm looking out of this galaxy, I see stargates which have opened, and they have let go out demons. It's all angels and demons. It reminds me a bit like Stranger Things, like the mad scientists behind the scenes in the underground tunnels, fiddling on with black matter, things that they shouldn't be fiddling on with. It's all happening, guys. We are actually in a futuristic world, and we don't realize it because it's all been held back by greed. But what I do get is we are going to catch up. It's a race to the finishing line. We have to keep grounded. We have to be around nature. We have to understand that we have to look deep within our souls. It's all about looking deep within our souls. And when you do that, it helps to heal the whole collective. Everything is going to start to fall into place. But we will face a situation which will have us on the end of our seats. Round about that time, there will be big news to take place in Australia, where there could be worry with trade, how the badness is doing this so they can take that global control. There is too much good. There is too many ascended beings on this planet. And they are working within all industries, and they will intervene It is the start of new trade. It is the start of a new generation as we all move forward into the future. We are going to become more telepathic. And as I'm seeing that, as I'm looking into this crystal ball, there's going to be a rise with new light workers, new ways of thinking, new healing techniques is going to come in. We are starting to become more telepathic. This is why it's important that we protect our aura, because not everybody is good. There is a new earth rising, and we are the ones who are doing it. I see this vision again, and I seen this a little while ago, of a child standing within a war zone, putting her arms out, and a soldier lifting her out of it. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. It's a dark-haired child. This situation with Palestine and this situation with Israel is not over with yet. It hasn't even started, guys. And I wish and I hope that armies of angels come to stop this. But like I said a little while ago in one of my prophecies, there will be smoke in a valley. And there will be many who will lose their lives. The air quality is going to change, and there will be blocks in airports. We have to stay vigilant this year and next. We have to stand strong. When there will be blocks with flights, there will be big statement from the White House. Not just one, there will be two. The clock is ticking, and we are moving forward into a new earth. Nothing is transparent. It is the year, it's going to be the year of trickery, but also the year of surprises. But at the end of it all, guys, listen to this. The people, we as the people, will have a choice at the end, and we will take back our countries, and we will do the right thing. President Trump is not out of the game yet, and the finale has not happened yet. But if he does get back in, it will not be for long. But remember, people do the right thing at the right time, but it doesn't always mean it's right for everybody. People are here to do their earthly mission. And sometimes it takes either radical rulers or controversial people to change history for the better. Okay? But this next 2024 election will be a corker. And there could even be interruptions with it. Watch for change. And one more thing I need to say to you is, and it's coming through really strong, the swamp creatures may not all, we may not all get justice from it all, but many will leave. The people will do the right thing. I hope you have enjoyed that, guys. Take care. Be strong. And remember, when the man stands in the snow, we will know the truth. I want you to remember the 27th, guys. It's coming through really, really strong. May the force be with you all.
This is your Psychic LG signing out.
Where am I? I think I'm stuck on end screen. Guys, I need to stop doing this astral travelling. I keep getting stuck in a cloud. But anyway, I'm stuck in my end screen. So don't forget, subscribe to my channel and press the bell for new updates. Us fairies, you know, we're always getting up to mischief. See you all soon. Bye now.